Hello everyone, pleasure is fleeting, and the trap is thinking it's the end game. This is the lie we've been sold, the illusion we've been conditioned to chase. From the time we're young, we're told that happiness is about feeling good. And not just feeling good asterisk now asterisk. So we learn to pursue those quick fixes. We learn to look outside ourselves for validation, for comfort, for satisfaction. We scroll, we binge, we shop, we eat, we drink, we swipe. We look for anything to fill that internal itch, that hunger for more, because for a moment, just a second, those things asterisk do asterisk make us feel better. They light us up. They give us a dopamine hit. We feel alive, we feel excited, we feel like we've won. But it never lasts. That's the key, most people miss it. Never lasts. Think about it. That dessert, that night out, that compliment, that like on social media, it felt good, didn't it? But how long did it last? A minute, an hour, a day if you're lucky. Then what happened? You crashed. You started chasing the next one, because pleasure is a hit. It's a drug. And if you start believing that it's the ultimate source of happiness, you're going to find yourself in a never-ending cycle of craving, consuming, and crashing, over and over again. This is what so many people are trapped in. They confuse pleasure with fulfillment. They think feeling good is the same as being asterisk whole asterisk. But here's the truth, they are not the same. Pleasure is a asterisk moment asterisk. Fulfillment is a asterisk state of being asterisk. One disappears as soon as the high fades. The other stays with you through the ups and downs because it's rooted in something deeper than just how you feel in the moment. Pleasure is external. It's reactive. It's based on circumstances, on what's happening asterisk to asterisk you. That means it's always at the mercy of the world. If the weather's nice, you feel good. If someone praises you, you feel worthy. If the numbers go up, you feel successful. But the second something changes, someone criticizes you, your plans fall through. You lose the thing you were clinging to, boom. Your happiness crashes. Because it wasn't real happiness to begin with. It was pleasure dressed up as purpose. It was a sugar-coated version of joy, and your soul knows the difference. Now, I'm not saying pleasure is bad. That's not the point. Pleasure has its place. It's beautiful. It makes life rich and enjoyable. The taste of a great meal, the laughter of a night out with friends, the thrill of achieving something, these are gifts. But problems arise when we make them the asterisk foundation asterisk of our life. When we believe that the goal is to asterisk always asterisk feel good. That's not only unrealistic, it's a setup for suffering. Because life doesn't work that way. Life is messy. It's uncertain. It's filled with setbacks, with pain, with challenge. And if your happiness depends on always feeling good, then you're going to feel like a failure every time something hard shows up. But here's what's even more dangerous: when you spend your life chasing pleasure, you avoid the asterisk real asterisk work. You avoid discomfort, you avoid growth, you avoid facing yourself. Why? Because growth doesn't always feel good in the moment. Facing your fears, developing discipline, breaking through limiting beliefs, that's asterisk uncomfortable asterisk. But it's also asterisk necessary asterisk. It's the path to true transformation. And if you're addicted to comfort, you'll never walk it. You'll stay stuck in the loop of temporary highs and long-term emptiness. And you'll start wondering what's wrong with you. Why you still feel unfulfilled. Why, even though you have access to more convenience, entertainment, and stimulation than any generation before you, you still feel this aching asterisk, lack asterisk inside. Let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not broken. You're just trapped in a system that sold you the wrong definition of happiness. A system that taught you to chase feelings instead of depth. And now it's time to break that cycle. To stop letting pleasure run your life. Because when you do, something amazing happens. You start to reclaim your power. You start to make choices based on values instead of moods. You start to pursue what matters, not just what feels good. And that changes asterisk everything asterisk. See, pleasure is easy, it's effortless. It doesn't require anything from you except attention. That's why it's so tempting. But fulfillment asterisk, real asterisk, fulfillment requires investment. It requires energy. It requires intention. It requires you to say no to the easy things so you can say yes to the right thing. And that's where most people give up. They choose the short-term fix over the long-term reward. They choose comfort over clarity, and they wonder why they still feel empty, but not you. You're here because something in you knows there's more. You're ready to break out of the shallow and dive into the meaningful. You're ready to stop chasing the next hit and start building a life that actually matters, that actually lights you up, that feeds your soul instead of just numbing your pain. That's the shift. That's the invitation. So ask yourself, where in your life are you trading depth for distraction? Where are you settling for quick pleasure instead of lasting purpose? And what would happen if you stopped trying to always feel good and started choosing what's asterisk right asterisk? What's asterisk real asterisk? What's asterisk yours asterisk? Because once you stop treating pleasure like the end game, you begin to discover the real game, the one where happiness isn't something you chase, but something you asterisk create asterisk through who you become. And that, my friend, is when the real fulfillment begins. Passion without purpose burns out and leaves you empty. It starts with fire. It always does. That raw energy, that obsession, that hunger to pursue something with everything you've got. You find something that excites you, a dream, a goal, an idea, and it lights you up. You stay up late, you wake up early, your mind races with visions of what could be. And for a while, it feels like everything is clicking. You're in motion. You're driven. You're alive. This is passion, and it's powerful. Passion can move mountains. It can break through resistance. It can launch revolutions and build empires. But if passion doesn't have a purpose to anchor it, eventually it crashes. See, passion is energy. It's fuel. But energy alone isn't enough. It needs direction. It needs meaning. Because otherwise, what happens? You get lost in the motion. You push and push and push. But you're not even sure why anymore. You grind for the outcome, but the outcome doesn't fulfill you. You hit the milestone, you win the prize, you get the recognition, and then you feel nothing. Or worse, you feel asterisk less asterisk than you did before. Because the passion carried you for a season, but now you're tired, burned out, disconnected, and you're left asking the most dangerous question of all. What was the point of all that? And that's when you realize the painful truth: passion without purpose is a beautiful deception. It feels real, it feels intense, but it doesn't last. It burns hot and fast. And then it fades, and it's not because you're weak. It's not because you're lazy. It's because your soul is starving for asterisk. Why asterisk? Why does this matter? Why am I doing this? Why should I keep going? When you don't have a compelling why, your how starts to fall apart. The discipline fades, the motivation dries up, the fire turns to ash, and you're stuck. This is the trap so many people fall into. They confuse passion with purpose. They think if I'm excited about it, that's enough. But excitement is fleeting. It's a spark, not a flame. It can get you started, but it won't sustain you through the hard days. It won't carry you through the moments when everything feels like it's falling apart. It won't be enough when the novelty wears off and the real work begins. Passion without purpose turns you into a slave to your own ambition. You chase the high, you chase the next goal. You keep running, thinking the next thing will finally make you feel whole, but it never does. Because passion alone is not designed to fulfill you. It's designed to asterisk move asterisk you. Fulfillment comes when that movement is aligned with something asterisk bigger asterisk than you. Something meaningful, something that matters not just to your ego, but to your soul. Purpose gives your passion depth. It gives it roots. It transforms your energy into impact. It gives you resilience when the challenges show up, and they always do. Purpose is what allows you to suffer without collapsing, to sacrifice without resentment, to push through resistance without losing yourself, because when you know asterisk why asterisk you're doing something, you can endure almost asterisk any asterisk how. Think of the people who inspire you. The ones who keep going when others quit. The ones who stay grounded when everything around them is chaos. The ones who build not just for success, but for significance. They all have something in common. Their passion is guided by purpose. They're not just chasing results. They're serving something greater, and that's why they have staying power. That's why they last. Now, maybe you felt that burnout. Maybe you've poured yourself into something, a career, a relationship, a project, and somewhere along the way, you lost the spark. You're not broken. You're just disconnected from your purpose. It's not that you don't care, it's that you don't know why you're caring anymore. And that's the shift you need, not more hustle, not more noise, not more go harder. You need to go deeper. You need to reconnect to the meaning underneath it all. So how do you do that? You start by asking the real questions. Not what am I doing, but who am I becoming? Not how do I get more, but how do I give more? Not what's the fastest way up the ladder, but is this even the ladder I want to climb? When you start asking those questions, your clarity returns. Your energy shifts. You stop chasing and you start creating. You stop burning out and you start burning bright. And here's the beauty: when passion meets purpose, everything changes. You become unstoppable. Because now your work isn't just about you. It's about the lives you touch, the legacy you leave, the message you carry. You show up differently. You lead differently. You love differently. And that passion now, it has direction. It has intention. It has soul. You stop seeking external validation because your purpose becomes your internal compass. You stop needing applause because you know you're aligned. You stop fearing failure because you realize that failure in pursuit of purpose is still progress. That's when you become dangerous, not reckless, powerful. Because a human being on fire with purpose is the most powerful force on the planet. So if you're feeling stuck, drained, empty, don't just ask, where's my passion? Ask, where's my purpose? Don't chase the next thing that looks exciting. Dig for the thing that feels right. The thing that makes your heart beat a little faster. The thing that scares you and excites you. The thing that, even if no one paid you, even if no one clapped, you'd still have to do. That's the thing, that's where the fire lasts. Because in the end, passion without purpose is like a river with no banks, wild, unpredictable, and likely to destroy everything in its path. But passion with purpose, that's a force of nature. That's where fulfillment lives. That's where joy is born. That's where your real power begins, and it's already inside you, waiting to be claimed.